Hello and welcome back to the Career Mode series. Today we're at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. And we cut to the end of our flying lap in Q1. We get a bit of oversteer there, but we go into provisional P4, which puts us comfortably into Q2. And now cutting to our lap in Q2, we're pushing very hard, and we go provisional P2, which puts us into Q3. And now cutting to our first flying lap in Q3, we're using the full curb there. We go across the line to go provisional P1, but we're going to go around for a second flying lap. I'm cutting to that lap now, and where's it going to put us? It puts us into provisional P3.
Almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Nico Rosberg alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo and Toro Rosso, Max Verstappen and Raikkonen, Button, Vettel, Bottas and Carlos Sainz, Massa, Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg and Perez, Grosjean, Gutierrez, Kevin Magnussen and Jolyon Parker, Nasser and Wehrlein, Rio Haryanto and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
And it is 5 red lights for the German Grand Prix, and away we go. And it looks like Verstappen behind us has got a good start compared to us, and he has jumped us up into P4 going into turn 1. And now it's going to be Ricciardo trying to go up the inside of Nico Rosberg going into the second corner, and they are still side by side coming out of turn 4, and we are going to get the slipstream off of all 3 drivers as now Ricciardo tries again to overtake Nico Rosberg. We get the double slipstream and we go up the inside into the hairpin. Could it be a triple overtake? But Nico Rosberg hangs it around the outside, and he makes a great outside manoeuvre to stay in P2. But we have overtaken the 2 Red Bulls. But we're going to try and look up the inside going into this left-hander, and we are now up into P2 for just now. And that is a great manoeuvre from us there. But cutting on to lap 6, as we go to the penultimate corner, we get a puncture and we have to go into the pits to change our tyres. Not a complete disaster, as the pit entrance was right there, but if that had been a few corners later, we would have had to go around an entire lap with a puncture. So we've only lost maybe a couple of seconds as we go into the pits to change on to a set of medium tyres, and that was a reliefful moment there. But we're going to cut on to lap 7 as Verstappen's gone on the outside of Kevin Magnussen, and we do the same, and we get the slipstream from Verstappen and we go up the inside going into the hairpin, and Verstappen tries to keep it around the outside, but we have completed the move. But now we're going to cut on to the end of the lap as we're going to get a good run on Felipe Nasr in his Sauber, and we go up the inside going to turn 1 as now Ricciardo comes out of the pit lane. It's going to be close, but we have overtaken Ricciardo as he comes out of the pits. But he's now going to get the DRS from us, and let's see if he's going to be able to overtake us. He gets into the slipstream and he goes to the outside, and yes, he does overtake us with DRS, but we go into his slipstream and we're going to try and go round the outside and maybe try a switchback move, but it doesn't come off as we get a bit of an oversteer coming out of the hairpin, and we're going to have to settle for P11. But Verstappen's going to try and go up the inside of us, but that's going to turn to the outside for him, and we are able to hold him off for the moment. But now we're going to cut on to lap 9, and Verstappen has got the slipstream from us. We both have DRS, and is he going to go up the inside? Yes, he is, and that is a good move from him, and we are unable to hold it round the outside, but we go into the slipstream, going to the right-hander, and we go up the inside, going into the left-hand corner as we bang tyres a wee bit there, but we are back up into P11 for the moment. And now we cut on to lap 10 as Ricciardo's going to go up the inside of Pascal Wehrlein, but Verstappen is also going to try and go up the inside of us, and that's going to turn to the outside, and he's completed the move round the outside, and we're going to get the DRS and the slipstream as well. And can we make the overtake as Verstappen goes up the inside of the Manor driver, and we try and go round the outside, and we kind of get squeezed out a bit there, and we're unable to make the move on the Red Bull driver. But we cut on to the next lap, and we're going to go up the inside of Verstappen, going into the hairpin, and that is the move completed. Yes, it is, and we are now up into P3, but cutting on to lap 17 as Valtteri Bottas has made the move, and we're going to try and make the move back up the inside into the hairpin, but he's completed the move round the outside. That is a very good move from the Williams driver to overtake us. But we're going to cut a bit later into the race, and it's the battle between Fernando Alonso and Nico Hulkenberg going into the hairpin corner. Who's going to come out on top? It looks like it's Fernando Alonso, and they're just ahead. You can see us just there as we're going to go into the right-hander. But we cut on to lap 22, and it is Nico Hulkenberg that's going to go up the inside of us, going to this right and left-hander. But are we going to get the DRS? Yes, we will, but we don't make the overtake as we now come into the pits on lap 23 for a set of soft compound tyres, and now cutting later into the lap, and we are under pressure from our teammate Carlos Sainz and also Jenson Button as they have gone up the inside, and it was 3 wide momentarily, and we're going to try the switchback move, but again it doesn't come off as we get a bit of oversteer coming out of the hairpin. But Sainz and Button are going to go side by side, and is that going to leave us an opportunity? No, as we run out of space on the outside of the corner, so that's unlucky from us there. But we cut on to lap 24, and we've got the DRS on our teammate. Can we go up the inside? Yes, we can, and that is the move completed on our teammate, and that is a good move there. But cutting on to lap 25, and there's a yellow flag ahead, and there's a car moving very slowly, so we go up the inside as the green and blue flag swap about as they come out, and apparently the overtake was illegal, but justifyingly we don't have to give the position back as they were going very slowly there. But Perez is going to come out of the pits on lap 26, and we go up the inside going into the right-hander, and we have completed the move. But is Perez going to get the DRS on us and the slipstream as well, as he chooses to go in the outside of us? And that is the move for him completed, unless we can go up the inside or possibly the outside of the hairpin as he locks up a wee bit there, but we don't get the chance to overtake the Mexican driver. And now we're going to cut on to lap 29, and can we make a late overtake into the hairpin? Yes, we can, and it's going to be side by side going into this next corner, but the Mexican yields the position for just now. But cutting on to lap 30, and he's going to get the DRS once more, and he's overtaken us on the back straight. But can we make the switchback move? No, we can't, and that is Perez in P3 for just now. And we cut on to lap 31, and we go up the inside of Perez once again, but we go a wee bit deep into the corner, and again we're going to go side by side going into this next right-hander, and we're going to try and stick it round the outside, and that's going to turn to the inside for the left-hander, and we go back in to P3 for just now. But he's going to stick it up the inside on the right-hander, and he is still side by side a wee bit, and finally he yields the position as we go into the stadium section. But cutting on to lap 33, and Perez has overtaken us with DRS once again. And can we try and make the switchback move this time? Yes, we can, and we are side by side and we have completed the switchback move, and that was a very nice move for us. But we got on to the last lap of the race, and Hamilton has already won the race, as there's a wee bit of contact there. But Perez goes up the inside. We're going to try and stick it round the outside, as there's a wee bit of contact yet again, and it's side by side again, and we have completed the move into P3. But is he going to go up the inside? No, he's not. And we cut on to the checkered flag, and it is going to be a P3 finish for us in this German Grand Prix. If you did enjoy this episode of the Career Mode series, do leave a like and share the video around. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more F1 videos, including this series, the Sergio Perez career, and the Fastest Car series. So I'll see you next time for another video, and goodbye.